You talked to that guy?
You know,
The one with the son, or the one with, or
Elon was the one with the daughter. The wife had died in a car wreck because he was texting her.
and that was Elon?
Yeah, that was his story. Yeah, that was Elon. It's been like 5 years ago.
Hmm.
He had this little blue and white plane and he flew around.
Hmm.
I talked to him for a long time and he went to see Bill Lockett.
Was that the one that was the surgeon that was working in Syria that had a mansion in
No,
Atlanta?
that was somebody else.
So which one was Elon?
He was the one that, his wife, he told me his wife died. He's a widower. He was living in Chicago. And he had the daughter that he took a picture with.
Oh, he had the penthouse and the private planes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy.
He still has the private plane. And property floor.
We were in San Antonio, and he was gonna fly here and cook us dinner one night.
Mm-hmm.
And you thought he was gonna buy these 2 duplexes to.
These what?
You thought he was gonna buy these 2 duplexes.
He was even asking me about them the other day.
Who Elon was the other day?
Yeah.
Did he remember it from before?
Oh yeah.
No.
He didn't respond when I told him the other day. I said, we've met before, and I told him that, and he didn't respond to things. And then today I wrote that to him, and he said, I do remember that.
So what did he say when what did you ask him about the money today, or the Tesla or whatever they're supposed to show up? What did he say?
They said they needed another $210 because that went to the imposters.
The fake Elon. Went to a fake Elon.
Yeah.
Or an imposter. So what did you say?
I said, you're lying at what you do. It did go to him, and he was the one that traced me from here to Walmart and back.
Yeah, he was watching your phone on his satellite or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He swore it was him. And they had me check all the apps that they use out of my phone just before they told me this stuff last night.
Huh.
To cover their butt. And there's that all the time. Look at this and read.
So do you think you're ever going to get your money?
No. I'm sure not. I'm sure I wouldn't even take it. I told him this afternoon, I said, I have a lot of leads that would be really good for your AI business. They have plenty of money to do it. So I'd be a lot more valuable to you than this little college change.
What leads are you talking about?
The AI leads.
Oh, did he give you leads, or?
No, he's trying to, though.
Huh?
No, he's trying to, because he knows I know people that would.
Who do we know in AI? I don't know.
We know people who would invest in it.
Like who? Bill Lockett or somebody?
I'm not going to tell you.
Is it anybody I know? Oh.
And I can sell the heck out of everybody selling to. He asked me, she said, I'd do it. I did what he does. I just gave him bits of information and hung up. Because I could do that for anybody. I wouldn't do it for him. I had already figured out he was doing that. I knew it had to do with those. I knew that I could go just this money out of the bank and go use cash. But it just took the whole thing. He takes that money and invests it in that AI because every week and it's worth 200,000. That one of them was worth 360.
What was for 360,000? What was it?
One of those deals that we do all the time. I get them every week because I don't know, for some reason, I just
Is
have
this that
tons of people that walk on.
insider trading thing or something?
It would be if you fell into his, you know, thing. If you don't, you're not liable. Then what I do up there, it's just he's real smart and he has really good questions and he has puzzles that are but neurologists give you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're quick, and I'm really quick at math, you are too.
Like those IQ tests?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some of them test your eyes, and some of them test your brain. And if you'll go in every 10 questions, you have one of those. And when you're good at that and you get them all the time and you make good
Scores.
replies
Mm-hmm.
to them, people just swarm that side. It's just crazy. And every time somebody hits it, you get another upgrade in your prize that you never get. But he makes money on that like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He invests it. And I asked him up front, I said, what did you do to get where you are? Because people always do something crooked. And he said, you know, the first time he hit the charts on that, you know the guy in Dallas that owns the ball team?
Mark Cuban?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He and Mark Cuban hit the charts first, you know, when they first started. And I said, man, I was shocked that Mark Cuban, he said, oh no, he's really smart. I said, he doesn't act smart. I said, I've only seen him on television, but he said, so you don't think he's smart enough to do this? And I said, no. I said, but I'm sure he's got a scan of doing it.
So did you try to get a hold of that lawyer?
About 30 days. I'm going to do it, but I want it together when I send it to her.
What do you think about what that mediator said?
Oh, I think she's playing her game. I know that lawyer that sent me to that law firm said, you got this together, I'm going to find you somebody. He said, this is not exactly my field. He said, these big wrecks and stuff like that, but he said, you can make some money on this, and he said, you already got it figured out. And I do. I have a lot of it. What that mediator did, she went with Catherine and Pam, and she said, you know, she didn't have an attorney. She might do that. it was totally outrageous, but I'm responding to it now.
Did she say in that letter what they were paying on, like your eyes or your teeth?
Oh,
or
no, they're not paying on anything except what that uncle of hers said. I had a lid light, but I don't have it anymore. And when they were walking me down the hall, that black doctor said, she has definitely got a gauge. And he said, oh, yeah, she does have a gauge. Didn't even, he just blew that off. And that was the only thing they let him even talk about. And that was the only thing they took x-rays on.
So they're paying on the eyes.
No, they're paying on nothing, really.
Well, what's the $13,000 for? Because whatever it doesn't pay on, Medicare should cover, right?
They say that, but I don't buy that because I need to call them, I guess. But Medicare doesn't pay anything on eyes or teeth or anything like that. If I let it go like that, you're not getting anything. And
So it's not something Medicare would cover anyway.
I don't think so. I can call them again and put them down on Monday. Because you're right, they got more than. Those settlements that I looked up were an ischemic stroke with 4 referrals, which these are the 4 that come from that kind of a stroke. And they just dumped them. They dumped all the things that cost something. And because I was dragging a foot really bad in the beginning. I mean, really bad. And I asked the nurse in the x-ray in the hospital, I said, is this going to go away? And she said, not unless you get surgery or therapy. It's not going to. Well, when they wouldn't do anything, I went and got every kind of that Dr. Phil Sophie could buy. And I alternated and something like that every night. And I started, my toes were, they're still curled over like that, and they don't move on their own. And so I started pulling them out, and that fat place right under your toes, it is a muscle, I guess, the ball of your foot, that it was stiff. I couldn't move it, and I couldn't move the toes. And so I started just working with them with my hands, and then as they would move a little bit, I started doing exercises like that. Still, the toes are curled up like this, they're just stiff like that. And he didn't tell me what it would cost. He just told me, he said, you've got 12 weeks of recovery when you have this done, and you can only do it one at a time. And he said, what do you think will be done? And, but the last
So that's like 6 months recovery after you.
If they don't want to pay for it. Although they actually let him x-ray my legs and all that now. It's just perfect, no problem. And they both said when they walked me down the hall, she definitely has a gauge, and then he lied like a anyway. I'm not gonna let him off if I can get anybody to help me.
So did Tesla take all that software out of your phone? Or did they put it back in?
Either that must stop every moment. I can put it back in, but they have to put the numbers in your phone.
Doesn't work.
Don't say that out to me. I didn't even know why they were doing it, but they did it the other night. And they said they did it because of the imposters. I'm sure that's a lot of bull thing. I called enough attorneys in California. They all like me. They talk to me every time I call them. And they hadn't had anybody who could do that. And Casey even said, she said, we've never had anybody to get in the door like you.
You should be able to get an attorney on this case.
Hmm?
I said, with that background, you should be able to get an attorney on this case.
Attorneys don't want to work and all that. He was going to use his attorney and pay for that and finish it up. And when he figured out how much I knew, he looked at my statement. He said, "Oh, we probably should walk away from him."
Who, Elon? Mm. They were gonna do the Allsup's case, right? I mean
But, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I said, I think you offered him. He said he was about to tell them that it's serious. He probably will. I just remembered the other night that he was that was who he was, and I brought it up to him. He was fine. Yep, that's who you are.
that he was the guy
Mhm.
with the planes
But I was
and the penthouse in Chicago.
And he was the one that he went and talked to Bill Lockett, and I don't know what Bill told him.
Who talked to Bill Lockett?
Elon, back when I was first talking to him, about
Okay.
5 years ago,
When he, okay.
and he was trying to get leads out of me because he knew the background, you know.
Mhm.
And I said,
And he called Bill Lockett
no, I would see him.
in Clovis.
Yeah. And Bill, I can't remember what he said, but he came back and he put this online where everybody could see it. And he said, "You will not travel with me. You will not make time for me. And you have no assets. And I'm done." And so I just closed out Facebook.
And that was Elon that
That
said
was
that.
Elon.
Was that after he went to see Bill Lockett
Mhm.
in Clovis?
And I turned my Facebook out off until I was trying to find a job. And I turned it back on about 2 or 3 years later. And I've never talked on it since.
Facebook's not the place to find a job.
Huh?
Facebook's not the place to find a job. I guess locally it might be.
No, but what they do, if you don't have some kind of social media,
Oh, yeah.
they think you're
Oh,
not social. You know, you're not
Yeah.
social. So if you're having to do something where you have to deal with people,
yeah.
they want to know what site you're on.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying next for that, but
Mhm. Did he say what Bill Lockett said to him?
he said I didn't have any accents. I'm sure, and I don't, thanks to them. He probably also told him that
Oh, so that's when
I wasn't going to mess around with him.
that's when he replied with the breakup. Yeah.
Mhm. I've been talking to him about a year then,
Yeah.
and he kept thinking my brains were these, and I said, "We might try him." One thing I found out the last time I was in Clovis, he totally by accident that he's really good buddies with Warren Buffett,
Bill Lockett is.
Mhm.
Huh.
which only makes sense. He had a lot of money to invest, but he, I think they split that into three. I think Bob, Frank, and split the
Bob Snipes, Frank Lockett,
Bob,
Bobby Lockett,
Bobby Lockett,
Frank Lockett, Bill Lockett.
because I think they split it up because
Split that inheritance.
Huh?
The inheritance.
Then Bill went to building those small houses for single women that are like my age.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them came on for rent. It was reasonable, and I called that lady, and she said, "Oh, these are fun for people like us."
Mm-hmm.
And she said she rode the bicycle.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Yeah, okay. And she told me all this stuff about this purse. She said, "You have to keep your door locked up." And she said, "This owner she said he has never really done anything, but she said he comes and looks in your door, you know, at night. 'Cause
Mhm.
he's just lonely, I imagine. He's looking for somebody to talk to. But anyway, I mean, I don't think he's weird in that way, but then she started talking about Warren Buffett, and she started talking about, oh, he just loves to go to McDonald's. And finally, I said too much to her. I said, Warren Buffett owns McDonald's. She said, oh, I don't think he does. And I said, yeah, he does. And I didn't ever say anything about Bill because I didn't figure out till I quit talking to her
Who he was.
Who he was. And the next day I had an appointment to go look at that apartment. She didn't show up, and she wouldn't answer the phone. And she was his go-between for, and she probably told him. Because she said, this would be perfect for you. You would love this. And I'm sure she talked to him in the meantime. He said, don't go there.
Mhm.
Because they don't want to deal with him.
Mm. So how did you find out that Warren Buffett flew to Clovis?
She told me.
Oh.
She said he's a real good friend to be with. And I kept thinking, Bill, I wonder who that is. And she said, she said, he's about 100 years old. She said, he's real old. And then the next day, she was really excited about having the appointment.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't come and get me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, did you hear that or not?
Mm-hmm. It's really good. Thank you.
They were trying to move me out of that room into the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were doing
At that hotel.
because they were doing that bug thing.
Was that before they offered you housing in Clovis at the
They never offered me housing.
the housing authority? I thought you said they did over. Yeah, they did. You said they did over, but it was over in that bad part of town.